Another busy week at the legislature this week, as there was a lot going on. Some of it was controversial, some of it was not, but the big thing that went on this week was the passage of the Senate budget. That's a huge deal in the process of the entire session. The Senate voted out their budget on Thursday morning. Contains nearly $30 billion in spending. Included in that budget was $750,000 for the continuation of the Be Pro, Be Proud initiative that runs across the state. It's extremely important to get a future generation of potential workers in our career field, so that was extremely important. The House also included that $750,000, so we're very thankful to our General Assembly members for including that in their budget proposal. Another key provision in the budget contains stormwater permit provisions, and it would speed up the processing of those permits. It's been a huge deal across the state, particularly down in the Wilmington region, so we're very thankful. Chris Millis and Tim Minton worked very hard with stakeholders and budget writers on those provisions, and we're thankful that they were included in the budget. Another bill that we're watching move through the local government land use and planning committee this week. That's House Bill 893, sponsored by Representative Mark Brody, Brendan Jones, Reese Pirtle, and John Hutterster. This bill would authorize inspections by private inspectors of commercial buildings to ensure that they're in compliance with the North Carolina State Building Code. While this bill only deals with commercial buildings, we will watch the progress of this bill as it has the potential to free up residential inspectors across the state. So this could be important to increasing the inspection times for our members' residential projects across the state. So we will watch this. This bill still has another committee to go before it heads to the House floor, but we are watching this bill as it progresses through the legislative process. On Tuesday, May 23rd, NCHBA will host our second quarter meeting here at Raleigh. That'll be at our office building at Builders First Center. The Government Affairs team will present a legislative briefing that afternoon, and subsequently our legislative reception will be held at the Merriam Wynn House in downtown Raleigh. This reception connects NCHBA members across the state with our legislators. This is a very important event for legislators and constituents to get together, and for our members to tell legislators what is important for our industry to be successful in this state. If you have any questions about this, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll be happy to answer them, but we look forward to seeing our members in Raleigh next Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm now going to kick it over to Mike Carpenter, who's going to introduce our Legislator of the Week, Senator Tim Moffitt.
I'm here this afternoon with Senator Tim Moffitt from Henderson County. Tim served 3.5 terms in the House, and he is in his first term in the Senate and just doing a fantastic job. There are lots of folks in the General Assembly who we're very fortunate to have as friends of our industry, but we have no one who is a better friend than Tim Moffitt. And as a result of his long service as well as support for our industry, we want to name him our Legislator of the Week.
Oh,
Tim, congratulations.
Wow. Thank you very much. It means a lot. It's an honor to serve in the Senate. It's certainly an honor to serve in the House. Now, while I was in the House, I felt like the Senate was the problem, but now that I'm in the Senate, I've discovered that the House is the problem. That's just the way it works around here. But more importantly, thank you for the recognition. And North Carolina is a great business climate, but the most important aspect of what makes North Carolina unique is the fact of the home builders and all the folks that participate in the industry. As someone who grew up in the pest control industry, I have crawled under a lot of the houses that your members have built. So I can certainly appreciate the importance of the industry, and I value the relationship we have. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator Moffitt. You've been wonderful to deal with over the last decade or so. Can't thank you enough for all your support. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. For more information, read our written legislative report. See you next week.